Good morning, this is Nicole Chenault, and today I want to talk about not good enough. So this morning I wake up and I'm thinking, maybe I shouldn't even be focusing on trying to be an entrepreneur. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to be a business owner. Well, do you ever have those thoughts in your mind? Do you ever have the thoughts that you can't finish school, or you can't be a parent, or you can't go to work today, or you can't um, do whatever it might be. Whatever it is, you feel like, wait, this day, I just feel like I'm not enough to get this done. I'm just not enough. Like maybe it's just meant for me to be successful. And it's like, you got to push your way through to be like, why am I doing this today? Um, a week ago, I asked my husband, I said, why do you, he's self-employed, he's a real estate agent. And I said to him, why do you get up in the morning? Like, what is it, the thing, not just why do you get up in the morning, because everybody gets up in the morning, but what is it that pushes you to get to that next level of, continuing to move forward when you really have to? I asked him about a week ago, and he just kind of answered me today. So, he's like, well, for me, he gets up in the morning, and our family is one of the motivators for him, and making sure that we're taken care of, and making sure that we're okay, and making sure that we're able to, live the life that we can, just to be able to survive. Well, for me, I don't have that same problem because my husband is taking care of that. So that kind of baseline thing is kind of fixed. And thank God for him because he's a great provider. But for me, what I have to figure out is, okay, what is it that's going to push me to be able to push forward to be the life coach that I need to be? What is it that's going to push me to be the speaker and the writer that I want to be? Because those things are the things that I'm most terrified of being, or was most terrified of being, in its full capacity. I'm doing it, but it's not in its full capacity. So how do you push past that part? Well, the dream for me is to be able to see people in the places that they need to be, being the people that God made them to be. You know, I was born to be a speaker. I was born to be a writer. That's just who I was. I have not done that professionally, as far as like, you know, going into having a job and all those kind of things. But I was a counselor. I worked in nonprofits. I worked in places, schools, and um, daycares, and corporate. I worked in customer service. I worked in sales. I did all kind of different things. I can't even get through everything that I did, but that was what I did professionally. But what God made me is a teacher. God made me a person that is able to teach people well. I was at a place one day, and I was looking at a computer screen. I was with some senior citizens, and they weren't sure how to do it. So I'm just starting to tell them, how to work the computer. And they were like, "Oh, you're such a great teacher." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So years ago, and I was like, "Oh, I am a good teacher." I have this gift of being able to teach, um, and have patience for it. I mean, genuinely care about people getting the information they need to get. Anyway, so my point is saying this is that when you feel that you're not good enough, you got to tune back into what is the reason that you want to do it. For me, I actually started listening to some music this morning to remind me. I have a champion list of music for me that reminds me who I am, why I was born up. Like Champion by Carrie Underwood is one of them. And then today I was actually listening to I can't remember the name of it. Don't bother me. I was listening to this other song that I can't remember the name of the song, but anyway, so I was listening to this song, and it basically just like reminded me of who I am. Um, I will rise up. That's another one that helps me. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. That's another one. Um, Raise Your Flag by Kanan. I forget his name actually, or Khan, something. But wave your flag, wave your flag. So some of these songs help me to remember that I have a purpose, that I have a reason, that I have something that's bigger and bigger than me, that I have to give to the world. You trying to get on the video? It's one of my kids trying to get on the video. So what's your thing? What is your why? When you feel like you're not good enough, what is it that's going to make you remember that you are good enough? That God made you to be bold. God made you to be seen. God made you to be noticed. And I'm not saying that you're going to be out there, speaking, talking, or whatever, and preaching. No, what I'm saying is that whatever it is that you're supposed to do, if that means you're supposed to sweep the floors today, if that means you're supposed to drive your truck to the best of your ability, whatever it is that God made you to do, that's what you're supposed to do. That's your thing. If your thing is to be a volunteer and to volunteer at a school today, or volunteer at a nursing home, or whatever it might be, and that you're going to be able to give to the best of your human capacity, because that's what you're supposed to do today, then do it. If it's being a mom and being the best mom you're supposed to be, as my little son tries to get in here in the video and he's watching me, then that's what you're supposed to do. Wake up to the possibilities of whatever that is for you that day. Don't deny it. Don't act like it's not necessary. Don't act like it's not important. Sometimes I feel like being a parent is just like, oh yeah, it's just routine, it's mundane, you're doing the same thing over and over again. But I'm creating souls that are going to go out into the world to be able to help somebody and be better people and help to create ripple effects and create a more productive world. It's taken me years to kind of get to that, to remind myself of that, because some days you're just thinking about, you're doing laundry, you're doing the clothes, you're doing this, but you are made for something, and you are good enough for whatever it is that you are supposed to be doing. So I want you to just remember that. Know that you're good enough for whatever it is God made you for, and find your why. What is your why? What is your thing? What is the thing that your dream? What is your goal? The thing that wakes you up in the morning, that makes you feel like you are worthy of success? What is the thing that makes you feel like you're worthy of being here on this planet and contributing and feeling like you're just that person? If you're an introvert, it might not be something that's out there in the streets. It might be something that's but accounting with numbers. That might be your thing. It doesn't matter whether you're introverted or you're extroverted and you need to be around people and you're doing things. Think about who you are, know who God made you, and know that you are enough. Know that you are enough. That whatever it is that you were made to do, it's enough. And let that be the light that shines you through to your purpose today. Thank you, and